This retaliation is long overdue. After the Senate, the day before yesterday, voted, or rather on the 27th of July, voted so overwhelmingly on a completely weird and unacceptable piece of legislation, it was the last drop.
Russia is demanding that the U.S. give back 2 diplomatic properties and cut State Department staff in the country by hundreds of people. The U.S. has an embassy in Moscow and consulates in St. Petersburg, Yekaterinburg, and Vladivostok. The Foreign Ministry wants the U.S. to cut what it calls diplomatic and technical employees. It will also seize a Moscow warehouse and a vacation house complex that the United States Embassy uses. But why is this happening now? On July 27th, the Senate voted 98-2 to impose new financial sanctions on Russia. The bill would require President Trump to notify Congress before changing any Russia sanctions policy. Lawmakers then have 30 days to block the president from implementing those changes. Trump could still veto the bill, but Russia's foreign ministry didn't wait to see what he would do. In a statement, it said the new bill, quote, clearly showed that relations with Russia have become a hostage of the internal political struggle in the U.S. If Trump does sign the bill into law, Russia says there will be more retaliation. Those measures could target U.S. commercial or trade interests tied to Russia.
Different options are on the table, and consideration is being given to all sorts of things, both symmetrical or asymmetrical, to use a very popular word in the world of diplomacy.
The Russians can't change us or significantly weaken us.
In December, President Barack Obama threw 35 Russians described as intelligence operatives out of the United States and seized 2 Russian diplomatic compounds as payback for Russia's interference in the 2016 presidential election. At the time, Russian President Vladimir Putin held off on responding, apparently hoping he'd get along better with President Trump. But with Russia's latest move, it seems the honeymoon for the 2 world leaders might be over.